Are you looking for new ways to make your sales grow? You've tried other podcasts, but they don't seem to know. Harvest the growth potential of your product or service as we share stories and strategies that'll make your competitors nervous. Now, here's the host of the Harvest Growth Podcast, Jon LaClare.
One of the biggest advantages of working with a marketing agency instead of trying to figure it out all on your own is the experience that comes from running hundreds of different marketing campaigns. Every campaign is different. Even when you follow a process or structure, there are always nuances, small differences that can make a huge impact. At Harvest Growth, we've run hundreds of campaigns over the past 20 years, and through all that experience, we've developed a system that consistently drives what I call uncharacteristic growth. It's the process that helps stuck businesses get moving again and helps growing businesses scale much faster than they thought possible. Today, I want to share the core principles of that system so you can learn how to double your own business and beyond. Here's a simple way to think about business growth. If you improve three key elements of your marketing, your traffic, your conversion rate, and your average order value, by just 27% each, your business will double. The math is simple. 1.27 times 1.27 times 1.27 equals 2.0. That's right, double. It's the compounding power of small improvements. You don't have to double everything at once. You just have to get 27% better in three specific areas. Let's start by defining what these three metrics actually mean. Traffic is the number of visitors who come to your website or your sales page. It should come from ads, social media, email, or organic search. Conversion rate is the percentage of those visitors who actually buy something. If 100 people visit your website and 3 make a purchase, your conversion rate is 3%. And finally, average order value, or AOV. It's the average amount of money you earn per purchase. For example, let's say your main product costs $100, shipping and handling are $5, and you offer an upsell, maybe an accessory for $20. If a customer buys 2 main products plus the upsell, their total purchase is $230. That's your average order value. Now let's talk about how to increase your AOV by 27%. If your current average order value is $230, 27% of that is about $62. So how can you increase your average sale by $62? First, test and optimize your offers. Use simple upsells or bundles. Buy 2, get 1 free, add a second unit for 20% off, or add this accessory to make your product even better. The key word is simple. The easier the upsell is to understand, the more people will buy it. Second, consider subscriptions. If your product is something people could use regularly, a subscription can be one of the fastest ways to grow your average order value and your lifetime value at the same time. Let's say the average subscriber stays for 6 months and buys $100 each month. That's $600 in lifetime value from a single subscription customer. You can encourage signups by offering small incentives like free shipping on the first order or 10% off for new subscribers. Now, subscriptions don't work for every business. If people don't need to buy your product again and again, offer multi-unit bundles instead. Encourage them to buy extras as gifts or for multiple rooms or for friends and family. The goal is the same, increase the value of each transaction. Now let's look at traffic. How to get more people coming to your website or sales page. The first lever is your messaging. Better videos, stronger ad copy, and more compelling images can drastically improve your click-through rate, or CTR. Across most e-commerce campaigns, a good click-through rate on meta ads is around 1 to 2%. 3 to 5% is considered great. So even a small bump, let's say from 1.5 to 2%, can increase your traffic by more than 27%. Second, look for ways to lower your cost per click. You can do this by testing different audiences or ad placements. Sometimes just changing who you're targeting can cut your cost per click in half. We had one client who tested sending their ads to 2 different landing pages. One was a product page, the other was the homepage. The homepage ended up having a cost per click that was 50% lower while maintaining the same conversion rate. That simple change doubled their traffic without increasing their ad spend. And third, diversify your traffic sources. Don't rely only on one channel. Mix paid ads, organic social, influencers, and email marketing. Even if each channel only grows by 10 or 20%, the combined lift can easily push your overall traffic up by 27% or more. Now let's move to conversion, the percentage of visitors who actually buy. Across the industry, the average e-commerce conversion rate is about 2 to 3%. A strong direct-to-consumer brand might convert between 4 and 8%. So even a small improvement here can make a big difference in revenue. Start with your website optimization. Run A/B tests or split tests to see which changes lead to higher conversions. Try different button colors, different headlines, or new product photos. Test where your video appears on the page, or experiment with showing versus hiding prices up front. Adding urgency can help too. Things like ships today or limited time offer or only a few left in stock. We've seen urgency and scarcity messaging increase conversion rates by 20 to 40% on their own. Now look at your offers and incentives. Free shipping is one of the most effective. In fact, data shows that offering free shipping can increase conversion rates by 20 to 40% as well. And finally, think about who you're sending to your website. Not all traffic is equal. If you run meta ads, for example, you can choose between traffic campaigns and conversion campaigns. Traffic campaigns bring more visitors, but they often don't buy. Conversion campaigns bring fewer people, but they're more likely to make a purchase. We've seen conversion rates double simply by switching to a conversion optimized campaign. When you improve all three metrics, traffic, conversion, and average order value by 27% each, the compounding effect doubles your business. Traffic up 27%, conversion up 27%, AOV up 27% equals double the revenue. And the best part is, these are realistic, attainable improvements. You don't need to reinvent your business. You just need to optimize what's already working. For small or early stage businesses, you might see much faster growth, sometimes doubling in a quarter. For larger, more established brands, steady 27% gains in each area can still create massive, scalable growth over time. The key takeaway today is that growth doesn't come from one big move. It comes from optimizing the three levers that matter most: traffic, conversion, and average order value. Each campaign is different. Every audience is different. And that's where experience makes all the difference. At Harvest Growth, we've tested and refined this process across hundreds of campaigns and dozens of industries, from startups to multi-million-dollar brands. If you'd like to dive deeper into this system, you can find it laid out step by step in my book, The Perfect Launch System, available now on Amazon, Audible, and on our website, harvestgrowth.com. And if you'd like to talk directly with our team about how to apply this framework to your business, you can schedule a call right from our website, harvestgrowth.com. We'd love to help you implement the 27% rule and double your business this year.